right, so welcome back. So we're talking about staging a house, okay? And this is something again, I want you. My goal here is obvious to talk about real estate on this happy hours, but also my goal is to really show you what is changing and the different things that's happening with the marketplace, right? And how that affects your activities. What I teach here is I teach you how to make money with real estate from home, right? But I also wanted to show you what is happening in the market, because there's a lot of gurus that are selling gimmicky activities, things like driving for dollars and stuff like that. They teach you that, and then they're busy flying private jets around town. They're driving for dollars with private jets or small jets, whatever. But the point here is I try to practice what I teach. So these are some of the things I pay attention to when it comes to real estate with respect to digital age, okay? Things are not the same. Things are different. Like, we will continue to need roof over our head, but some things are just going to go digital. And what that means is that some people are going to lose their business. It is what it is, right? So we're talking about home staging and real estate listings. And what does home staging means per se? What does that even mean? So back in the days, some people still do it, which I don't understand why, but they do. You finish fixing a house, right? A fix and flip, right? You finish completely fixing the house, right? And but the people, like, if you want your house to be on the house for less than 30 days, on the list, on the market for less than 30 days before somebody scoops it up, right? You want to help potential buyers. You want to help them visualize what it will feel like to live in the house, to make it a home, right? You ever heard that saying, the song, "A house is not a home," right? So how do you do that? The way they used to do that is you actually hire staging companies. Many of them have relationships with furniture companies, and they will bring in the couches, they'll bring in the bed, they'll bring in the sheets, they will arrange it and make it feel like a home before they show the house, okay? And this used to be the only way to help the potential buyer visualize what the property would look like. That used to be the only way to do it, right? But with today's technology, things are different. Things are quite different. A lot of things have changed. You could literally use a computer this article here is a very cool article about this topic right here. So instead of traditional staging, you can actually do what they call a virtual staging, which is computer modules will actually look at the size of look at the picture, and they charge you, I think they charge like $35 per picture, and they will place as many furnitures as you want into the house. They'll put TV where it goes using the picture, okay? They use the picture and the software, and they place all this material where all these things, all this little home stuff, like the cabinets, the side, the bed, the table, the center tables, and the couches for the living rooms. They put all these things in those pictures, and then a lot of people, like we were talking about earlier, people click and click and click, and if they see a very nice picture that's modeled really nicely, they can easily decide they want that house. And by the way, the beautiful thing about that is that they can completely change the colors of the fixtures, or change the color of the furnitures and stuff like. They can change a lot of stuff to make it look even nicer, right? Without having to physically move these things into the house. Now, am I saying that it's completely obsolete, that you can't do traditional or physical staging? That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that that services is needed less and less, and it's going to continue into less and less, because we live in the virtual world, okay? There's a lot of things you can get done without actually doing it. It's called leverage, okay? And the mindset I want you to take away from this is leverage. I've been talking about leverage for 13 years. You need to think leverage when you're thinking about entrepreneurship, when you're thinking about business, especially when you're thinking about real estate. Unless I'm actually moving into a house, there's absolutely no reason why any furniture should be moving in. As a matter of fact, when I come in to look at that house to take a walk, I want to see every wall. I want to see every wall and every patches. I don't want to have to move furnitures around to make sure I see everything clearly. See, I already fell in love with the house. I know what it looks like when there are furnitures in the house, when there's furniture in the house, when there's bed, when there's couches, when there's center tables, dining tables, when things like that are in the house. I already know what it feels like. As a matter of fact, I already fell in love with it. Okay. However, yeah, I'm coming to take a walk through the house. I understand the furnitures will not be there. I get it. That's the name of the game. Everyone understands that. It's digital world, right? So even buyers know that. I would like to see the wall all the way through, make sure that the job that was done on the wall was done very well, right? But it saves you tons of money, because if before you put 10 pictures together, you spend $350 to $500, you will have very, very nice digital staging pictures done for you, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on actually staging the house. Because think about it, when people have to carry all this furniture, that's man work, that's workmanship, right? And they're gonna have to charge you per the hour of how much work they did. They have to charge you for the actual furniture, right? All these different things, right? So you see that if you're paying attention to digital ahead of everyone, don't wait until everyone starts to do it. This is the problem, that they want to wait until it becomes a thing, right? Don't wait. Start paying attention to things like that, so you can start taking advantage of it, right? The digital world is here to stay. Why? Because human beings are obsessed with everything faster, easier, simpler. Just think of it that way, right? Everything is, people are obsessed. Human beings are obsessed, right? So digital is not living. If anything, we're going more in the direction of blockchain technology, right? Where all of these things can be done, and you have things decentralized, self-policing, right? So, but I don't want to get into that right now. But the point here is that I don't know everything about digital, but I pay attention. Okay, I'm not the most digital person in the world. There are things that I absolutely love, and I love them from a standpoint of traditional, but I try not to be delusional. Okay, I try not to say, nah, that's never gonna happen. No, a lot can happen. Everything is possible, and you should pay attention. Don't wait until it actually happens before you realize that it can happen. And you see an example right here. That's that. So the picture you're looking at on the right hand side is the same room. Those furniture were never in that room. That's the computer module that created that picture, with the bed, with the mattress, with the sheets, with everything looking clean, without it actually happening. How is that possible? I mean, come on, you can't be asking that question right now. Okay, it's possible because it's possible. That's just the world. That's the direction that the world is moving right now, and I hope you're paying attention to that, because it's not going to change. We're going to move more and more in that direction. And if you look at your real estate business this way, you look at it digitally, you sure I don't have to be licensed to make money in real estate? No, you don't have to. It doesn't make sense unless you're representing people's interests, which you are not. I'm not teaching you to represent people's interests. I'm not teaching you how to be an agent. I'm teaching you how to make money in real estate. Okay, so yes, money can exchange hands very quickly, very fast, because you learn a few skill sets, which again I teach inside of FlipHousesNationwide.com.